Hi, I'm Miriam Thomas, the Education Outreach Coordinator with Virginia Agriculture in the Classroom. Thank you for your participation in Agricultural Literacy Week, which is coming up in March 2026. To help you prepare for your visits in classrooms, we're going to go through your volunteer toolkit and other materials included in your order. Before we unbox your order though, we just want to offer some helpful suggestions for getting into schools. If you have a personal connection with a school, a child's current teacher or a former teacher, we suggest you start by emailing or calling them and seeing if they'd like to have you for a visit. If you don't have a personal connection, reading out to the school's reading specialist, if they have one, is a great place to start, or also the media specialists and librarians. A lot of districts have made it a little more difficult to come in for classroom visits. If that's the case, reach out to a school board member if you happen to know any, or you could try the superintendent. With that being said, once you get into a school or have a place that you'd like to visit, they are requiring background checks in a lot of districts. For that, they usually email you a link to fill out online. You'll have to come in and show your driver's license when you go to visit. So start making a checklist, have those things in order, give yourself a couple months to get set up and scheduled. If you're still having difficulty after those things, you can reach out to us via a phone call, a text message, or our AITC email, and we'll see what we can do to help you from there. Now we're going to go through what you're going to get in your order and some of the different activities and things that we will have. Of course, you will get the beautiful hardcover version of Farm Boots. This is a great story, wonderful illustrations, a nice rhyming scheme. These are chosen to read for pre-K to second grade. So it's an easier read. If you decide to do the upper grades for whatever reason, you may want to supplement with some other activities for them. But these are perfect for pre-K to 2. You're going to get our newest newsletter, What's Going On in Virginia. This is to be left behind with the educator whose classroom you're in. This is a resource for the teacher. There are different lessons and activities in there for them as well, and then more information so that you can direct them to us to get more free resources. There will also be an educator card that you can leave with the newsletter where they can scan it to receive one of our care kits or educator kits for free. This poster, we encourage you to use it during the reading, maybe afterwards when you want to talk about certain things that are grown on farms in Virginia specifically. We also ask that you leave this behind in the classroom for the educators as well. So as you can see, it has QR codes, so you could scan it and show the videos in the classroom if you wanted to. This is also available online. The map online does have additional videos that some of the posters may not have. You will also receive a thank you for your order card. One thing I'd really like to draw your attention to is the Show Us Your Boots initiative on the back. So between now and AgLit Week, we would love to see your pictures or videos of you and your farm boots on your farm. So we want you to tell us what your farm boots are doing. How do they help you work on the farm? Are you wearing them to muck stalls? Are you wearing them to go feed chickens? Are you wearing them on the tractor? If you don't want to do a video, you can send pictures, and then we just ask for some information on the bottom with it. Videos are great too, and we will turn them all into a reel at some point, but these would be super cute. We want to show all the different types of farms in our state, all the different things that people grow and harvest. If you're a large animal vet or you have an ag-related job, we would also love to see your boots in action as well. And the last thing you're going to get is the AgLit toolkit to go with the book. This some tips in a reading guide, some points of interest for you to stop at when you're reading the book, things to talk about with the kids, how to introduce it. We also have the different activities. So the kids can design their own boots. So maybe you wear your boots that day when you read, you talk about different farms and different things, and then on the back, they'll get to design their own boot and talk about what they would wear it and what they would be doing while they wore it. Then we have the activity farm seasons. So weather and crop related things throughout the 4 seasons in Virginia. You can talk about how not every state has all 4 seasons, how we don't all grow the same things. Then we have the animal care farm charm. Each of these activity guides tell you all the materials you'll need ahead of time so you know how to prepare when you go in. And then we do have some coloring pages. Your toolkit is going to be bigger than this one, so these will be full-size coloring pages. So this just gives you a little idea of what to expect and how to plan. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at our email, aitc@bafb.com. Thank you.